6:35 now to a story we've been covering all night while you were sleeping. For the second day in a row, a landmark bar and restaurant is destroyed. This time it's in Columbiana County. We made this map to show you exactly where it happened on Main Street in the area of Knox Township. Fire broke out there late last night after the place closed at 8 o'clock. Fire crews were called back to the scene though just about 2 hours ago after this fire rekindled. Let's get you to First News Weekend anchor Connor Kick live with the reason why.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Right here, the scene is completely wrapped up as the firefighters have done everything that they can to put the fire out here at the Old Stagecoach building. Now, one thing that we were told is that the biggest issue that they were facing was the number of layers on the floorboards underneath. Now, this is because this building has been built on so many different times and renovated so many different times that there are multiple layers to the floors underneath. So what they were doing was taking chainsaws and sawing out areas of the floor to try to get water to dump that out. Now, the layers underneath were the ones that were burning. Now, this fire did originally start at about 10:30 last night. The crews were able to get it out at about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then they were called back to the scene because somebody called in that the fire had rekindled, and that rekindling was the floorboards underneath. Now, to give you a little bit of history about this building, it was originally built in 1822, and it did serve as part of the Underground Railroad mission. Now, one other thing is that how large of a role it played in the community. We spoke to one of the previous owners, and he says it's going to be a big loss.
There are people come from all over to eat here. Yeah, it's ain't much in town anymore. Everything's going downhill. Well, everything's old. Yeah. Well, it's just been there forever. My God, has it been there forever.
And as far as the state of the building, it is being declared a complete and total loss this morning. Now, as far as the cause of the fire, they're not exactly sure. They do believe that it could have started and originated inside of the kitchen, but for now, they're waiting on state investigators to come in to determine an actual cause. Live in North Georgetown, Connor Kick, First News this morning.